Oscar Mayer Wiener whistle.
That's crazy. My therapist said the exact same thing. And do you know what else my therapist said?
That we should listen to the Hopefully Awesome Show.
Hopefully Awesome Show. Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are
Hopefully Awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky things include Kung Fu Panda 4, the Oscars, aka the Academy Awards,
the Oscar Wieners,
and like a ton of headlines. Like lots of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of fun, good stuff. Because this is the Hopefully Awesome Show, our weekly podcast where Maggie and I chit-chat about all of the most recent nerdy movie news that you should definitely want to learn about.
You have to know it.
I added several adjectives and adverbs in there that were completely unnecessary. Hey, speaking of unnecessary, thank you to everybody supporting us over at patreon.com/hopefullyawesome. Or right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Remember, you can join them too, get your name in every episode that we do, as well as get a special shout out for being our producer of the month. And that would be Strange Marvel Theories. Thank you for being our producer. As always, we greatly appreciate you. I didn't put MatPat as a story at all.
Oh, yeah.
I probably should have. He's done.
Yeah, I know.
The game theorist is done.
He'd still be there behind the scenes, but I mean,
yeah. But I mean, it's the
end of an era.
End of an era, as they say.
Yeah.
As Maggie says. I mean, you literally just said it.
I just said it.
Lucy's in here, everybody.
Lucy's here. Well,
can't really see her.
Can't really see her. How
she's there. There she is. There she is.
Poor gal.
You know what else happened? Friggin' daylight savings time.
Oh, God.
So if you're in America, is it anywhere else? I guess there's a few other places that do it, right?
Yeah,
it's not
Arizona doesn't. Arizona doesn't. See, we don't have to.
This is the only time I've ever wanted to live in Arizona.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm just kidding. I do hear it's like hot. It's a dry heat.
It's a dry heat.
Yeah. But that dude I watched, the guy, the Smart House guy.
Yeah, he lives up there.
He lives there. Anyway, so
Smart
daylight
house.
savings time happened. We could have gone to bed early Saturday.
No.
And ended up accidentally staying awake until what was
late.
1 became 2.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. I don't even remember. Was it just TikToks? Was we just watching TikToks?
It was TikToks. Let's see. Didn't we watch Talk to Me on Saturday? No, it was Friday. My bad.
Yeah, we did watch Talk to Me though.
Finally
watched it.
You need to watch it if you haven't watched it.
Man, let me tell you, grabbing that hand.
Yeah.
Honestly,
we got Jerry-Anna in chat. Also,
Jerry-Anna in
sorry,
chat.
before I introduce the other person that's in chat, Brandon Heaton.
Brandon
said that
Heaton.
He enjoyed Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yeah.
And that there is also going to be a 5 and a 6.
Ooh.
And he loved the Death Bunnies.
Violence makes my tummy tingle.
And then I love how they messed with the monkeys the whole entire time.
Yeah, that was pretty great. This is great.
We got old Billsers in chat.
Billy.
Yeah.
A taste of Billy.
And he says, I am Knuff. He's mocking me, isn't he?
No. He's probably very happy about your
Daylight has been saved, but hasn't been baptized.
Oh, Billy. You're coming out swinging tonight. I like it.
Hey, Billy.
Oh, sorry, everybody.
Send out good vibes to Billy.
He
is currently dealing with the flu.
That's right.
So,
and this is that Billy, just so everybody is aware. It's that one. Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Bless you. Gesundheit.
I tried to stop it, but I couldn't.
Sometimes you gotta sneeze.
It's Matt's brother.
That's right. The countdown to Billy.
No, the countdown to Billy. If you tune into Smallville, you know. This is the Billy.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
All I could think about
Degeneration X.
All I could think about is John Cena.
I really wanted to talk about daylight savings time, but I have squandered that opportunity.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No. I mean, I don't really have anything to say.
It just about screwed us over this morning.
I'll be honest. I forgot that we watched Talk to Me, and that would have made a much better thing to talk about at the start of the show than stupid daylight savings time. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, my God.
Yeah.
Daylight savings time is more like daylight sucks.
Pooping
right?
times.
Oh, Maggie. You dirty minx.
Hey, also.
It can't
What the? I'm waiting for you to zoom out.
I'm not going to. I'm
not. Butthole.
No, I'm joking. There. Look, everybody.
It's my Animal Crossing house.
I can actually hang on. Nah, it's not.
No, don't.
It's not worth it.
Oh, hola and salute, Maggie. Well, thank you, Eric, and hola to you too, sir.
What up, Eric?
Gracias, as I should say, man.
Yeah, Maggie got a Lego set. Our daughter's gotten super into Duplos, and now I got Maggie a Lego set.
Yeah.
And the door has been opened, and it will not so easily close.
All we need is
Love.
Nook's Cranny.
Oh, Nook's Cranny, yeah.
Yeah. I need Tom Nook.
I don't think we're supposed to talk about that outside the bedroom.
What?
Nook's Cranny.
Shut up.
Just gotta get up inside Nook's Cranny, you know what I'm saying?
God.
It's time for the news!
Good news, everyone.
Did you make it into a bubble?
I'm about to. I'm trying.
Wow.
Well, I found a bigger thing of putty.
But that's what you have, right?
Yeah.
Just for,
That's reference.
That's the door reference.
Cheaper at Target.
And I got a new fidget cube. I don't know if everyone can see it. It's got some buttons. It's got like a light switch.
Henry's very amped about that.
It's got like a little, if you've ever used like a C-stick on a DS, 3DS. It's also got like a little joystick slider right here. Some buttons, like a little button.
Okay.
And then it's also got one of these. It's kind of like a lock, like a back lock. That's pretty much it. It's great.
That was uneventful.
Well done.
I gotta make it thinner. It's got a bunch of cute kitty cats in it.
Speaking of uneventful, first story. That's right, everybody. It's time for the weekend box office report.
Oh, God. How bad did we screw it up?
Oh, Maggie. How bad did you screw it up? That's the real question. Via Box Office Mojo, the numbers, and discussing film. This is the top 10 at the weekend box office. Number 1, brand new to the box office, Kung Fu Panda 4. Woo! With $58.3 million, worldwide gross of $80.5 million. Second highest opening weekend in the franchise. So out of the 4 movies, this is the second highest.
Is it the first or the second one that's the highest?
The first.
The first one?
The first one. And it was actually on a downward trend until this one.
Oh.
So, number 4 was Kung Fu Panda 3 with $41.2 million, which opened up in 2016, 8 years ago.
In my opinion, that's my favorite one.
Wow.
I love that one.
Bold. Number 3 was Kung Fu Panda 2 with $47.6 million, which opened in May 2011.
God.
13 years ago. And then number 2, of course, was Kung Fu Panda 4, which just opened. And number 1 is Kung Fu Panda, the original, with $60.2 million, which opened on June 6, 2008. Almost 20 years ago.
Oh, my.
16 years. Someone who
we're old.
Someone who watched Kung Fu Panda as a child is now old enough to drink. Probably. Like, if they watched it when they were 5, then that would be 21.
Jerriana sent me a thing from her Facebook memories. It said that me and her went and watched Alice in Wonderland.
Oh,
and
wow.
It hit... Well, wait.
Oh, no.
What? Oh, okay. Well, it's Matt. It's Tim Burton. Johnny Depp. Anyways, and I remembered. Oh, we watched in 3D that day.
3D.
Yeah.
The best.
Eric said duplex. I got into Dua Lipa. Wife isn't happy.
Wait, you got into Dua Lipa? You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
Number 2 at the box office was Dune Part 2 with $46.2 million, bringing its domestic gross to $157.2 million and its worldwide gross to $367.7 million.
Let's go, Dion.
In 1 week, it has already passed the entire domestic run of Dune Part 1. Which, again, opened on Max same day and date. So,
yeah,
I mean,
that was back in, the times.
The after times.
The times.
The during times. It's like you got BC and AD.
Why can't we have...
Like, well, where's like...
ACDC?
No. No, not what I was thinking. Like, there's before and there's after.
Yeah.
It's like whelmed. Can you just be whelmed? You can be underwhelmed and overwhelmed. Can you just be whelmed?
Maybe.
Has already passed the entire run. The first film of 2024 to pass $100 million domestically.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Should have been Madam Web. Or wait, Argyle didn't break 100 million? That's a little surprising. That's a little surprising. Not like a lot surprising, but it's a little surprising. Number 3, new to the box office, was Imaginary, the Blumhouse horror picture, which brought in $10 million.
The one that we tried to hide our 3.5-year-olds.
We took our daughter to watch Kung Fu Panda before, and she did see the poster for Imaginary, which is a stuffed teddy bear, in fairness. And she really wanted to watch it. We told her no, not gonna. No. We did try to persuade her to go watch Demon Slayer, though. I'm joking.
Eric says they are old enough to take their kids to the new Kung Fu Panda. Side note: JP is now 30. I'm feeling definitely. Oh, Jurassic Park. I'm definitely feeling Jurassic. Yeah, that's why we're getting all this cool stuff of Jurassic Park coming out.
That's true. God, that means Back to the Future is about to be 40 years old.
Also, we're slowly becoming Lego weirdos. There's some really cool Jurassic World sets.
There's some cool Duplo Jurassic Park sets, which is only 2. Crazy.
There's only 2.
It's wild. It's wild to me. It's wild. You know what else is wild? Number 4, also new to the box office.
Man.
Cabrini. Was 7.5 million. Do you know who this is? This is apparently based on a true story.
Well, it's Cabrini if it's Italian.
Eventually becoming the first American saint of the Catholic Church and one of the most inspiring entrepreneurs in American history, Francesca Cabrini devoted her life to fighting for the happiness and health of individuals in the margins of her society. Her determination to serve those in need and fight the obstacles and bigotry that stood in her way inspire people to fight harder and love better. It opened with 7.5 million. We were not aware.
I don't know her.
I'll be honest. Now, here's the thing. Here's how I usually pull the movies, okay?
Okay.
I go to this website. Yeah. Sometimes it's IMDb. It's mainly whatever Google brings me, okay? I'm like, hey, what's coming out this weekend? And like, it gives me a list. Some of them, usually the ones that say limited, I don't bother including. Unless it's like something we're aware of.
Yeah.
And then just to like check and see if it's something to be aware of, I also check it against our local AMC theater.
Okay.
And that's usually how I decide like what I include on what's coming out.
Yeah.
And it wasn't on there. So I honestly don't even remember seeing this listed. So I apologize for not giving us all the information and not letting either of us get all 5 this week because we didn't know this movie existed.
It's okay.
Kind of like when Demon Slayer came out. I just wanted to apologize.
That snuck up on us.
If you're playing at home, everybody, sorry. You do your own research. But in a healthy, good way, not in a stupid Facebook way, if you know what I'm talking about. Stupid fucking... Anyway. Number 5, dropping from the number 2 slot. Bob Marley's One Love with $4 million, bringing its domestic gross to $89.3 million and its worldwide gross to $160.5 million. I'm surprised Bob Marley hasn't crossed $100 million. Like, considering it's been in the top 5 for like a month now.
Well, I mean, not domestically, globally it has.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about domestic though.
Yeah, it's there. It's getting there, but
I'm just saying it's surprising Dune 2 was the first. Just saying. You would have thought Madam Web would have done it. Number 6, dropping from the number 3 slot, was Ordinary Angels, which brought in an additional $2.3 million, bringing its domestic total and worldwide gross to $16 million. It's not open worldwide yet. Mr. Worldwide. Number 7, Dropping from number 5, Madam Webbery with $1.125 million.
Wow.
I had to because the next one was also at 1.1, so I had to differentiate it. A little bit more precise.
A little bit Pacific.
Yes, exactly. Which brought in a total of $42 million domestically and $96.6 million worldwide.
Oh, she's so close.
She's so close. I hope it doesn't cross 100 million at the box office. That'd be amazing.
That won't stop Sony.
It's not even that bad.
No, it's not.
It's not good.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Horrible.
Yeah, we had fun. Number 8, dropping from the number 6 slot, was Migration with 1.1 million, bringing its domestic total to 125.3 million, and its worldwide gross to 281.9 million. Number 9, new to the box office, is YOLO.
What?
Which brought in $840,000.
Where was this movie at 10 years ago?
Bringing its domestic total, or I'm sorry, its worldwide gross to $479 million.
Wow.
So it opened this weekend in America and made $840,000.
Okay.
However, worldwide gross is $479 million, $500 million. Okay. It's an international film.
Well,
released in China.
You only live once, so
it actually has nothing to do with that.
What?
Yeah, no. I don't have a breakdown for it.
Oh.
Released in China on February 10th, 2024. So there you go.
That's why.
And at number 10, rounding out the box office this week, dropping from the number 8 slot, was Wonka,
Timmy Cheche,
which brought in an additional $575,000. Interesting, considering it's now available on Max.
Yeah.
So, bringing its domestic gross to $217.7 million, and its worldwide gross to $625.6 million. Dollars. All right, Maggie. You know what that means?
Hanyolo.
It's time to figure out the box office.
Yes, the weekend box office.
That's right. I think we scared Henry.
Oh, he liked it.
So here is how the points break down, everybody. Remember, each correct movie in the top 5 slot gets 1 point. And if you get a movie in the correct slot, so not only in the top 5, but also, like if I say that Kung Fu Panda was going to be number 1 and it opens at number 1, I get a point for both Kung Fu Panda being in the top 5 and another point for it being in the correct slot. And if I get all 5 correct, we get an additional 5 extra points. So that means each week you can have a total of 15 points for anybody that wants to play along at home. Send us in your scores in the chat if you're playing along.
What's up, Viking Axe?
Hey, Viking Axe. Hell yeah, that sounds rad.
Yeah. They said, hey.
Let us know in the chat if you're playing along at home what your current score is. So this weekend's box office top 5, again, just as a reminder, at number 1 was Kung Fu Panda 4. Number 2 was Dune Part 2. Number 3 was Imaginary. Number 4 was
Cabrini.
Thank you. It's covering it. I couldn't read it. And number 5 was Bob Marley's One Love. All right. So last week, the score was Matt with 13 points. Maggie had taken the lead with 14 points. Matt's choices at number 1 was Kung Fu Panda 4. Number 2, Dune Part 2. Number 3, Imaginary. Number 4, Bob Marley. And number 3, No Ordinary Angels. Or it's just Ordinary Angels. Maggie's top 5 picks was Dune Part 2 at number 1, Kung Fu Panda 4 at number 2, Bob Marley at number 3, Imaginary at number 4, and Madam Web at number 5.
Hey, I believe.
Yeah, you did.
Her holy word.
Unfortunate. That's an unfortunate thing to believe in. So that means these are the results.
Oh, good. Oh,
so it looks
look
like
at Matt.
I got the first 3 in the correct slot. And in the top 5, of course. I got Bob Marley being in the top 5, but not in the correct slot. And then I missed for Ordinary Angels completely. Yeah. Maggie got points on the board for having Dune, Kung Fu Panda, Bob Marley, and Imaginary in the top 5, but did not get any in the correct slot. And missed entirely with Madam Web. So,
man, blew it this week, guys. I'm sorry.
which means that our totals, I have retaken the lead with 20 points to Maggie's 18. But it's still early.
Points, y'all.
Still early. It can be anybody's game, you know. We still got an entire year to go.
Yep.
Would you want me to start telling you what week of the box office this is? Because on the numbers it lists it, the numbers website.
Yeah.
It's like weekend 10 or whatever.
Oh, no.
No? Okay. Never mind.
Nah.
And this has been Guess the Weekend Box Office.
Are we going to make a guess?
Yeah, we're going to do it next.
Oh, okay.
But that's just the point.
What's up, Travis?
Travis.
This is super behind on Kung Fu Panda. Only seen the original. Oh, bruh.
Hey, guess what? Same. But I have read, like, technically 3 books about the other thing.
Yeah, that is true. We got Viv at Christmas, the Fisher-Price story book thing.
It reads the book for you, so you don't have to read to your child. I'm joking.
It's a projector.
It's cool.
It's really cool. But yeah, she's worn out the Kung Fu Panda books that you can buy.
I mean, and each one is like 4 minutes long. Okay,
yeah.
So it's very abridged. But I mean, I kind of get it.
Yeah, and
I
also I'll let him know about what happened in the third one. So
yeah, and I'll say I didn't feel lost.
No.
Like this one felt good.
No, you don't. I don't think you're too bad.
I feel like for Kung Fu Panda 4, and we're going to talk about this later when we review Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's kind of a good jumping on point.
Yeah.
Like it feels like a new thing.
Yeah, definitely. And
like,
I'm kind of glad.
Almost like Toy Story 4 in a way.
Yeah, but I'm glad they did it this way, you know?
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Bring in the next generation, you know what I mean?
Heck yeah.
So, next week, opening at the box office, I have went back and forth trying to decide how to talk about this first movie on here. And I've decided, because things can be taken out of context on the internet, that I'll just say most of the title, but I will leave out one word.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to be taken out of context.
Yes.
Obviously, I'm very supportive of this movie. So, opening up this Friday, PG-13 fantasy comedy film, The American Society of Magical, and let's just say people. Let's say people.
People.
Google it.
It's not bad.
It's not. But
we just don't want to be.
I don't want somebody to clip it and then put it out somewhere and be like, oh, look, hopefully awesome's a bunch of fucking racists.
Yeah.
You know? And I'd be like, well, no, fuck you. All right. You're the racist. I don't know. That's it.
That's all you got.
I'm moving on.
That's all your rebuttal
So here's the description. A young man, Aaron, is recruited into a secret society of magical black people who dedicate their lives to a cause of utmost importance, making white people's lives easier. Starring Justin Smith. Justice Smith. Sorry.
How dare you?
Sorry, I got the lisp. This actually sounds really great.
It does.
I'm not gonna
Justice
lie.
Smith being in it, it's kind of sold me on it.
I was gonna there's a couple of other movies coming out that you might want to watch, but I'm gonna try and convince you for us to go watch this weekend.
I'm already convinced.
You're convinced? Okay.
I'm convinced.
Over the Dog movie.
Yes, Over the Dog.
All right. Hell yeah! All right, we're going.
We got a non-dad joke of the day
Hell yeah!
by Travis.
Bring it on, Travis.
Why did the worm attack Paul Atreides? Attack.
I don't know.
Because he was causing a ruckus.
You
deserve it, Travis. Stop it. He doesn't deserve the old man laugh. Right, Henry?
I'm sorry. No, that was great. He's causing a ruckus. Did you see that fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson talking shit about the worms in Dune?
God.
He's like, you can't thump sand, first off. You can't thump sand. And second off, the worms go straight.
There's
that's
different
not,
kinds of sand.
He said that's not how physics would work because they would have to move. They'd have to do that, and they're going straight. It's like, fucker, this is a fictional planet. Who knows how the fuck they move, all right?
I don't understand.
Maybe the sand has an echo. All right? This is Dune. Anything's possible. Little babies can commune with you.
Oh.
I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to. I'm going to be making jokes. I don't want to get into spoilers.
Okay.
No.
That's what Billy said.
Never. No, I was going for the Joker. The end of Batman.
No, you missed the mark, man.
Sorry, that's me.
You let me down.
That's why they call me Mr. Deadeye. Always missing the mark. Paul Gosselaar. Arthur the King opens up. It's PG-13 drama. An adventure racer adopts a stray dog named Arthur to join him in an epic endurance race, starring Mark Wahlberg and Simu Liu. Did you say Limu?
Simu Liu.
Okay, there you
Sorry.
go. No, you're fine. I thought you said Limu.
I think I did. Travis said about Neil Tyson.
Yeah.
Says when we were younger, we called him Neil Dumbass Tyson.
Oh my God. Let's see here. Snack Shack, an R-rated comedy, opens up this weekend. Nebraska City, 1991. Two best friends get the chance to run the swimming pool Snack Shack. That later comes to be the perfect scenario for transgression, fun, personal discovery, and romance.
Ooh.
So it's like a coming-of-age R-rated comedy.
The Snack Shack
Super bad.
is a little... What?
Super bad.
Yeah.
Adventureland.
Yeah.
End of list.
Yeah.
The Way Back.
Yeah.
Which is great. Not really an R-rated comedy.
No.
But if you haven't seen The Way Back,
that's really good.
One of the best movies ever made. Maybe the best movie. Like there's God. All right. Also opening up, Knox Goes Away, an R-rated thriller. When a contract killer is diagnosed with a fast-moving form of dementia, he is presented with the opportunity to redeem himself by saving the life of his estranged adult son. To do this, he must race against the police, closing in on him, as well as the ticking clock of his own rapidly deteriorating mind. Starring Michael Keaton, James Marsden, and Al Pacino.
What?
Wow!
List those three names: Michael Keaton, James Marsden, and Al Pacino.
Of those three, who do you think is Knox?
Al Pacino.
It's Michael Keaton.
What?
Yeah, he's the lead in this. I know, it sounds pretty fucking rad. I'm not gonna lie.
Kind of. And
there's a lot of good movies.
James Marsden's his son. Oh my God.
A lot of good movies. A lot of fucking good movies. You know?
Man.
I don't know if this will do that well as far as box office, just because it's an R-rated movie.
God, it sounds awesome though.
It does. It sounds really freaking good. Like, and I've not heard anything about it.
Yeah.
Like almost all four of these, I've heard very little about, and it makes me excited. The movies are back, everybody. The movies.
The movies. Travis says The Way Back has my favorite misheard lyric moment with "Carry a laser down the road I must travel."
That's great.
Yeah.
I thought you was reading.
Oh, and Travis also said the laugh was a mixture of the Predator and George McFly watching TV. The George McFly laugh is
what, Lorraine? What?
Common laugh that we use a lot.
It's true. George McFly.
George McFly.
Marty McSuperfly. All right. So let's... Thanks, Maggie. It didn't deserve anything, but I appreciate it.
The tone of your voice, that's what got me.
So now let's get our picks for Pick the Movie Box
Guess
Office.
the movie.
There
Guess
it
the
is.
weekend box office.
Oh, it's not so easy, is it, Maggie?
Well, shut
Not
up.
so easy,
Shut
is
up,
it, Maggie?
Matt. I'm going to get
Not
Billy in
so
chat
easy, is it, Maggie? All right, Maggie. What are you picking here? I'm going to pull up this week's...
I'm going to get my brother-in-law on my side.
There. Top 5 for this weekend.
Yeah.
And then we also have...
Those movies.
Those movies. So, what do you think will be the top 5?
I want to say number 1.
Number 1.
Dune.
You think Dune 2 is taking it back, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
It's got to.
Okay. Not a bad idea. No. Not a bad choice, honestly.
The number 2.
Number 2. God.
I'm just trying to make sure. I'm gonna say. Oh man, this is hard. I'd like to say Kung Fu Panda, but I feel like that's silly.
Hey, Kung Fu Panda is silly.
Kung Fu Panda 4, Jack Black all the way. Baby, hit me one more time.
Oh. Honestly, I don't think you're off base here.
Okay.
Because I don't think any of these are gonna do more than those two.
Okay.
Like that's the thing is like I think they'll all do something, but like I feel like we're really splitting all the audiences off. So
Matt.
what?
Colonel Sanders is in chat.
Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders, man.
Colonel, I tried your
Cheesa.
chicken cheesa pizza thing.
Matt loves it.
It was actually decent. Not gonna
All
lie.
right, number 3.
Number 3.
I just had to say that.
No, I love it.
I caught it out of court.
Welcome, Colonel.
Number 3. Let's say I want to say one of these new ones.
Okay.
Oh, it's all right.
I mean, you got a dog movie.
Got a dog movie.
We got
Michael Keaton.
And which is rated R. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And the American Society of
And
Magical.
Snack Shack.
Can I just say? I'll just say people.
People.
Magical people.
I'm going to say.
Which is based off a book.
I'm going to say the Michael Keaton movie.
Knox Goes Away.
Yep.
Okay.
Number 3.
Wait, 4. No, 3.
3.
Never mind.
It's number 3.
Wow. Really? Okay.
Number.
I mean, hey, it could.
Number 4.
Okay.
Let's see. Man, that.
It's a tough week. I'll be honest. It's a tough week.
Arthur the King.
Arthur the King, the dog movie.
I'm giving the dog a chance.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right, Henry.
Okay.
And
then you've got
Madam Web. No, just I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm gonna say Bob Marley. Like
Bob Marley
stays.
So you just to make sure you're saying that both American Society of Magical People and the Snack Shack neither are going to be in the top 5. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I mean, I'm not gonna say.
You okay?
I don't know.
Okay, moving on. So
don't worry about it.
I'm gonna say that I agree. I think Dune 2 comes back at number 1 this week, and then I'm gonna say Kung Fu Panda sticks it out and comes in at number 2. So we are currently in agreement. Kung Fu Panda 4. Next, I'm gonna say that. I'm going to say people love dogs.
Yeah, man.
And it's Mark Wahlberg. Never underestimate that, you know?
Never underestimate.
Now, I will say, you did bring up
Wahlberg.
a good point about Knox Goes Away.
Yeah.
Because it does remind me of, just in the description, I feel like it's going to hit the same audience that the Equalizer hit. And, like, the Equalizer did really good.
Yeah. What was it, Equalizer 3?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But granted, now that's Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Compared to Michael Keaton. Not saying anything bad, but I'm just saying, there's a difference. I'm gonna say Arthur Goes Away. Or what is it? Is that what it's called?
Knox Goes Away.
Arthur the King.
Oh, Arthur the King. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Arthur the King is gonna be number 3. And then I'm gonna say that
Henry.
I'm gonna say the American Society.
Nope.
American Society will be number 2. Or I'm sorry, number 4. And the last movie in the top 5. I'm gonna say Imaginary.
Imaginary?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's gonna stick in the top 5.
Okay.
Now I could be wrong.
Travis said if it was Arthur the Aardvark with Wahlberg as Arthur, it'd be number 1.
Like the PBS cartoon?
Yes.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're definitely not wrong. So that is our picks. So Maggie's got next week's top 5. Dune Part 2, Kung Fu Panda 4, Knox Goes Away, Arthur the King, and Bob Marley, One Love.
Blew it up.
I've got my top 5 for next weekend is Dune 2, Kung Fu Panda 4, Arthur the King, the American Society of Magical People, and Imaginary. That is
the box.
We'll see who can guess the weekend box.
office.
Story number 2. That's right, everybody.
Oh God, here we go, y'all.
We are opening. Wow, you can't even see it.
That's the worst image I've ever seen. I'm sorry.
This that's cut off up above. It says the Oscars 2024. I need to remember that it doesn't show the entire TV.
I mean, I could.
No, it's
okay.
fine. It's not worth it. Plus, the background's black, so like everything would just don't worry about it.
I think I could fix it from here.
Nope. It's fine. But we are opening our phone lines. So as we're going through this, talking about the Oscars, feel free to call in with your hot takes of the Oscars. Did your person win? Did your person lose? Did the movie win or lose?
Do you even care?
Nobody cares. I put out a poll on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
No votes.
No votes?
Well, it wasn't a poll. It was really just like, hey, drop your hottest take for the Oscars. Nobody said anything. Which, hey, it's fair.
Well, also, the hardest thing to watch live if you don't have cable.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's 2024. It's 2024. How are we not got like a way for me to just stream the Oscars? You know, like I even have a cable subscription that I can log into.
Colonel Sanders said that he thought that was C-3PO.
It does.
I love it.
I grabbed like probably the lowest possible quality image for those. And then I did the iPhone thing where you hold it and it can like separate it. And that's what that is.
Okay.
That's why there's a blackout line.
Travis Mitchell said the poster for Imaginary is like an album cover for an emo punk screamo band with the teddy bear.
What? He said what?
The poster for Imaginary.
Oh, yeah. Same.
I'm just kidding. That's right. I am Knuff.
That's right. Never mind. Speaking of, we're going to run down a few highlights of the show as well as the prominent winners.
Yes.
I think I've got pretty much every category in here. There might be a few that I skipped.
The things that matter to us.
There it is. So, the best picture, the nominees were American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, and I'm not going to do this for all of them. I just wanted to do it for the best picture.
Okay.
American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Past Lives, Poor Things, The Zone of Interest, and the winner was Oppenheimer. That was supposed to be a crowd. No, it's fine. It's funnier to make it that noise instead. So, no, Oppenheimer won.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Oppenheimer's good. Oppenheimer's a good movie.
Yes, it is.
It's a great movie.
Yes.
It was very enjoyable. For a 3-hour movie about the guy who created the atom bomb that actually doesn't show, like, any of the effects of the atom bomb or anything. Like, it doesn't go into, like, the war side stuff. The fact that it was as enjoyable as it was, it was insane.
Yeah.
It's Nolan.
Nolan.
It was really good. I'm not trying to sell it short.
No. Good on Nolan though. That was like his first.
Yeah, well, we're getting into
okay.
That. So this is you're fine. This is the third highest grossing Best Picture winner of all time. Number 2 was Return of the King, and number 1 was Titanic. I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fellow.
Okay.
Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I know you don't.
It's like, why do you even make the ring?
Billy.
Why even make the ring? You know.
Billy.
Anyway, there's only one ring.
They explain
and it's
it.
It's that one.
She doesn't even make that sound.
Best Actor winner was Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer. That's right. This is Cillian Murphy's first win. Oh gosh. All right, here we go. We got a phone call, everybody.
It's impossible to top Oppenheimer.
Let's see.
That is true, Colonel. I was expecting.
And hello, you are on the phone live with Matt and Maggie. Hello.
I'm calling to defend Lord of the Rings.
Oh, who is caller? Would you like to say your name? You don't have to.
This Kush.
God damn it. It's amazing. You're calling to defend Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Who hurt you, Kush?
You did.
You did, clearly.
Lord of the Rings is like the Bible to me.
Okay. Tell me more. How's that make you feel?
Not good, Matt. Not good.
Hey, so do you want to keep going with this bit, or did you want to talk about something else?
Just don't hurt yourself there, man.
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
All right, Kush. Well,
Lord of the Rings.
well, you're the Lord of Suckers for enjoying that piece of shit movie.
I love you.
He hung up.
Man, Kush sounds like an interesting fella.
Kush, he's that good. That Kush. I don't know. Anyway, so Best Actor was Cillian Murphy. That was his first win. Best Actress was Emma Stone for Poor Things. This is her second win. First was for
Respect.
La La Land.
I know, but respect to her. Like winning 2.
Yeah,
she's got 2.
Some people not happy. Some people not happy with.
Yeah, I know, because of Lily Gladstone.
Yeah,
which,
very much deserved.
Yes,
for sure.
Which didn't she? Seems like she won it like in
like Golden Globes or something.
Golden Globes or the
Emmys?
SAG.
Oh yeah, probably. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I've not watched Poor Things. I'll be honest. I have no desire to watch Poor Things.
No desire. I've seen one scene from it, and I don't at all.
Yeah, it just looks. I don't know. Looks weird. I mean, I guess it's good. I'm sure. Okay, I'm sure. Like artistically and everything. Like if you like these kinds of movies, I'm sure it's great. They
actually built a set.
It's just not my kind of movie.
But
I don't like weird movies. Like artsy weird, you know.
Artsy fartsy.
Like what's his name? That guy did Mad Hatter and all that shit.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, Tim Burton.
He's not.
God, you know what'd be the worst movie
artsy,
ever made?
He just has a style.
A Tim Burton directed Lord of the Rings movie would be like the most upsetting thing that I would ever have to sit through. I'm pretty sure that's what the Never-Ending Story is.
Bless you.
It's just if Tim Burton did Lord of the Rings.
Bless you, little baby.
Bless you, Henry. All right, best supporting actor was Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer. His first win, he said, quote, "I'd like to thank my terrible childhood and the Academy in that order. I'd like to thank my wife, Susan Downey. She found me a snarling rescue pet and loved me back to life." Robert Downey Jr.
Oh,
yeah, that's pretty sweet.
That is sweet.
Best supporting actress was Divine Joy Randolph. Sorry, the line broke there. From The Holdovers, this was her first win. Best director went to Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer. His first win. Yep. Nolan's first one. That's surprising.
Yeah.
I would have thought, I don't know, maybe Dunkirk. I mean, obviously his genre films, like I love, you know, Interstellar and not Intermission. Inception.
Yeah.
Interception. It's a joke. I mean, I love both of those, and both of those could have won Best Picture or Best Director, but it's so. I mean, either way, I'm glad he got it.
Yeah.
It was actually presented by Steven Spielberg to Christopher Nolan, so there was a moment where like they hugged and stuff. It was really cool. They both own a theater together.
Oh yeah, that is right. I really like how
Tinseltown in Bristol, Virginia.
Why aren't we going there?
It's madly expensive. It's
I know.
crazy.
I liked how they presented the best. Excuse you. Best actor, best actress, and best supporting actor, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
They got the previous winners to present them. So
I don't know why it sounded like the dean from Community just then. Oh, Jeffrey.
For Robert Downey Jr., it was crap. Justin Hammer.
Justin Hammer.
What was his? What's the actor's name? Justin Hammer.
That would be the one and only guy from Moon.
Sam Rockwell. Rockwell.
Elliot.
Rockwell.
Yeah.
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell.
He did. He said like a little thing for Robert Downey Jr.
Aw.
Yeah.
So he beat Tony Stark to the Oscars.
Yeah.
Wow. How ironic.
Don't you think?
All right, moving on. Christopher Nolan said, "We don't know where this incredible journey is going from here, but to know that you think I'm a meaningful part of it means the world to me.
I like.
Very sincere.
Yes.
Lots of sincereness.
We got a lot in chat.
Oh boy, hey, give it out. Let me know.
All right.
Let me know what we got in the chat, everybody. Give us your hot takes.
Well, Colonel Sanders says it's impossible to top Oppie.
I mean, it deserved the win.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about the fact that the Oscars don't matter,
yeah,
it deserved the win. However, it was not my favorite picture of the year last year, which we already covered extensively in the Hopefully Awesome Show, the first episode of this year. So if you want to know what our number one movie was, it was Barbie.
It was Barbie.
And go watch it.
Eric says the Academy Awards was actually pretty good, with the exception of Jimmy Kimmel. That dude sucks.
I've actually heard a lot of negative things about Jimmy Kimmel this year. He apparently brought up Robert Downey Jr.'s drug past and stuff.
Apparently Robert Downey Jr. kind of just laughed it off because he jokes about it too.
I know, but dude's here to celebrate. He's gonna be winning his first Oscar. And dude's throwing his shit back in his face. Yeah. And it's like, fuck you, Kimmel.
Well, and also too, he made a very yucky joke about poor things.
Oh yeah,
and Emma Stone mouthed "what a prick."
Yeah.
So yeah,
he's not great.
Ryan Gosling stole the show with the song
100%.
And with your favorite person, Matt, Emily Blunt bantering.
I hate Emily Blunt.
That's
the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's although I will say them going back and forth about Barbenheimer was fantastic.
Yes, it was. It was great. Travis said Cillian Murphy is well deserved. He's been a supporting actor for so long, and it's great that he's being out in the forefront.
It's the Batman.
Colonel Sanders said
Tron Legacies, Cillian Murphy.
Oh my God.
Only for a second.
Only for a second, but that is right. Because I remember I was like, oh yeah, there's the Scarecrow.
Because they were going to set up the third movie.
Yep.
And then
they didn't do it. Colonel Sanders says, Matt, Lord of the Rings wasn't that good of a movie, to be honest. Lee dies. Oh no, you killed the Colonel,
I'm
man.
Sorry, Colonel Sanders. Listen, I've went on record. I respect the hell out of Lord of the Rings, okay? Peter Jackson, phenomenal director. The visual effects, the epic storytelling, all of that, okay? It's all, I want to be very clear. I play it up just to be funny, but I want to be clear. I do respect these films, and I do appreciate the fact that how well they are. I've bought them multiple times hoping I could get into it. I got the book-looking DVDs. I got them again, a box set on Blu-ray, and then I bought them again 4K digitally, hoping that one of these times it would stick. I just can't. I just don't like it.
He's not that type of person.
There's just too much. There's too much to learn. I feel like I gotta do homework before I can even watch these movies.
Hey guys, he's not as cool as us.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's what it is. Okay.
Shut up.
Listen, if they were on an alien world and the ring was like a space ring, I mean, maybe I'd be more into it, But it's oh no, you gotta don't. Here comes the wizards, Harry.
Eric said Emma Stone was
also
shocked by the announcement during the show that she didn't expect to get.
Well, yeah.
Jerian said, bless you, Henry. She said, salute, Henry.
Aww.
Eric says, Matt, Kryptonite movie would be a Tim Burton movie starring Jim Carrey and Emily Blunt.
Wait, do I not like Jim Carrey?
You've expressed how much you don't really like
currently,
him.
Yeah. I liked him when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of my least favorite actor, of all time. that I just see. Oh, Jared Leto.
He doesn't like Jared Leto, even though he's going to be in the new Tron movie.
God damn it.
Travis, thanks for helping us out with the Sam Rockwell name.
Yes.
Travis said, Nga from Galaxy Quest.
Yes.
Literally. And
fantastic.
Eric said, what? That dude didn't win for Tenet or Intersection, as Matt said.
Intersection. That's great.
Travis says, at Eric, my Mentos and the Presslage were winners too.
I don't know.
I don't know. And Jeriana says, Matt isn't as cool as me and Maggie.
It's true. Yeah, while you all were out watching Lord of the Rings, I was kissing girls. Talking about my mom.
Oh my God! If your mom shows up,
I'm joking.
What? Oh no, Colonel. Let's not get into this right now, man.
Let's do it.
He says, "What didn't you enjoy?"
It's just a lot. Like, I feel like the whole first like half hour, like I'm just learning about like all these people, and I can't keep any of it straight. It's like, here's Qui-Gon, not even Qui-Gon. Here's like Gorbalarp, Blurbalarp. And then they fought a war, and then there was 2 rings, but there's only 1 ring, and then there's this eye that can see you, but only when you're invisible.
We got a request in chat.
Just saying, that's what it is.
From Billy in chat. He says, "Can we get Kush back on the phone? That guy seemed really smart."
No, I think I actually blocked his number, oddly enough.
Oh, man.
Oddly enough, I know.
Anyways,
darn.
but...
Should tell you what, everybody.
Jerry,
I will watch all of the Lord of the Rings movies for our commentary tracks if we can reach a Patreon or YouTube membership goal.
Okay.
That goal, TBD.
That means never.
I mean, I don't know. Let's say 10.
10.
If we can have a total of 10, hopefully awesome level. Okay, so that's the $5 on Patreon. I think it's $6.99 on YouTube. I think.
Yeah.
That's where you get your name, and you get the commentary tracks.
Okay.
If we can get 10 of those, we currently have 4.
I think so.
If we can get 10, I will do at least 1 for every month that we have 10. So there you go. All
Jerry
right.
has said that Kush was lit.
Lit like drunk. I mean, it did sound a little drunk on NyQuil, if you ask me.
Eric says Jerry Leto Transformers Legacy.
Here's what would be terrible, okay? Jared Leto starring in Tim Burton's Lord of the Rings, where Emily Blunt is Gandalf. There it is.
Shut up.
Worst movie ever made.
Colonel Sanders, it's okay, man. It's just he can't.
I'll give it a fair shot. Hey, I'm telling you. Get us to 10 members or patrons. And then they combine. So, I mean, it's like, it can be 5 on 5 or whatever. And I will watch Lord of the Rings. And I'll watch all of them for every month that we have it. Talking about all 3 and then all 3 others.
Okay.
And I'll do the extended. I'll commit. I will commit.
Oh, God, guys. What have you done, Colonel?
There you go. I'll do it. Don't fucking tempt me with a good time, all right?
That does sound like a nightmare movie. Billy agreed with you.
Thank you, Billy.
Okay, let's get going.
Original screenplay went to Anatomy of a Fall. Why are you chuckling at me? Because I couldn't talk for a second. Adapted screenplay went to American Fiction. Animated feature went to The Boy and the Heron. Oh, excuse me. Via discussing film, The Boy and the Heron and Spirited Away are the only hand-drawn 2D films to win Best Animated Feature at the Oscars. Now, granted, this category was first introduced, I think, in like 2001.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not like it's been around forever.
No, it hasn't been.
But still, the fact that there's only 2 hand-drawn animated films that have won the Best Animated Film is kind of wild. But I think it speaks more to, like, the amount of people or the amount of hand-drawn films we've actually had.
I'm sorry.
What we got?
I'm so sorry.
Nah, let me hear
I'm so
it.
sorry. Colonel said... He sounded smoked. No offense, Kush, if you're eating this. In fact, would you slide me some? and Billy said, I second the Colonel's comment.
Kush was cooked?
I guess so,
Here's
man.
that wacky tobacco. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for saying that. Like, you could hear me pause because I didn't want to finish it.
No, you didn't. God.
The first time I ever heard that was from this kid we called Spanky that went to my school. And just in your mind, imagine what somebody who was named Spanky would look like. That's what he looked like. All right.
Okay.
Terrible.
Eric says 10.
R.I.P. Spanky.
He's not dead.
No, he just wishes he was.
Eric said, Eric.
It was me. I was Spanky.
Oh my God. Oh God. Eric said 10. I do you one better, Matt. If you get 10 plus members, you better be watching Gargoyles.
I'll do you one better. When is... Damn it, I forgot her name.
And Billy Brunt said, Billy, I'm sorry, I said your full name. Wacky Tobacco with a trophy. And Eric said, "Don't
Wise Gamora." That's what it was. Sorry.
don't mess the rotation. It's puff puff pass."
Oh, Jesus. I love what's going on in the chat right now. This is making me very happy.
Oh my god.
So Chris Miller
I think he'll kill Colonel.
Chris Miller reacted to losing for Across the Spider-Verse to The Boy and the Heron at the Oscars. He said, quote, "Well, if you're going to lose, might as well lose to the GOAT." Talking about Hayao Miyazaki.
Yeah. I mean, to even be nominated alongside, I mean, that's an honor in itself.
Yeah. I mean, and to be, next to Elemental.
Yeah.
Elemental was good.
It was good.
I was trying to think of like a funny animated movie to say it was like Oscar nominated. Shrek.
Minions.
Minions. The Rise of Gru. And the Academy Award nominees are Minions 2, The Rise of Gru, The Boy and the Heron, Across the Spider. I don't know where this is going.
Migration.
Anyway, best visual effects went to Godzilla -1. Everybody, Oscar-winning film.
Speaking of red carpet looks, did you see those shoes?
There.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Don't apologize.
That picture got me amped. I want a pair.
Yeah. So they all wore matching shoes.
Yes.
There's four of the people, which I'm assuming includes the director because he was also made the special effects and stuff.
Yeah.
But they all had Godzilla shoes, and it was like Godzilla's claw, like wrapping around the hill.
Yeah.
It was really cool. And they also carried Godzilla figures, like little statues.
Aww.
Yeah. On the red carpet and up on stage.
Oh.
Yeah. It was about the size of the Oscar. Like it's great.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
And get this, via discussing film, Godzilla -1 is the first Godzilla film ever to win an Oscar.
Respect.
Much deserved.
Respect.
Kind of surprised, honestly. Kind of surprised that this is the first one. Even just for like visual effects, I'm surprised like 2014 didn't win or something.
Yeah.
It's just surprising. But this is really good.
It's a wonderful story.
Give Ken Watanabe a goddamn Oscar.
Yeah.
Not just for Godzilla, just in general.
Just in general.
God, maybe he has one. I don't know.
Greatest treasure.
He's amazing.
Protect him at all costs.
The crew took Godzilla figures to the stage with them and wore matching Godzilla shoes. Quote, "This award is proof that everyone has the chance." Takashi Yamazaki. Yeah, fantastic. If you haven't watched Godzilla -1, highly recommended. It's very, 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 very good.
And let's pray that Takashi gets a chance to make a Star Wars film.
Oh my God, yes. I thought you was going to say the sequel to Godzilla -1.
Well, on that too.
Yeah. But I mean, I do want his Star Wars movie, whatever the hell that is.
And Godzilla we trust, Billy says.
Sarlacc -1. Make it. The
Snorlax?
Sarlacc.
Oh.
The Sarlacc pit. God damn it. God damn it, Maggie.
Eric.
Original
there
song.
It is, Eric.
Original song, What Was I Made For, from Barbie 1. This is Barbie's only win for the night. Out of all the nominees,
Not even
Barbie
costume design?
No. We'll talk about that.
Who in the...
You'll see. Oppenheimer. Oh, wait. Sorry. Some stuff. Hang on.
I saw it.
Live action short, The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar won, which is Wes Anderson's first Oscar.
Holy crap. That means I need to watch it.
Sugar. Wes Anderson's first Oscar.
Which also Ben Benedict
Ben comes on a back. Is that what you said?
No.
This motherfucker said Ben comes on a back. I don't even know what she's talking about right now.
Shut up, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Ben's dick come on a back. I can't be the first person to ever say that, right?
I know that.
Can I
but
be?
I'm about to smack you.
Can I be the first person to say that? Maybe I am.
Lucille, you need to bark at him.
You on my piece, 50 Cent? Yeah. Oppenheimer also won for Best Editing, Best Cinematography, and Original Score, bringing in a total of 7 Oscar wins. Poor Things also won Production Design, Costume Design, and Makeup and Hairstyling for a total of 4 Oscar wins. Yeah. Poor Things kind of taking a lot of the Barbie stuff. And Zone of Interest won 2 Oscars for International Feature and Sound. Those are the only 3 movies to win more than 1 Oscar.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that surprising? Like, I feel like usually it's like 4 movies get all the Oscars.
Yeah.
And only 3 movies had multiple wins. Kind of cool.
See you later, Billy. He says that flu medication is knocking me out. So
Bye.
I gotta jet.
Later.
He says
hater.
I'll finish this masterpiece tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Billy, aka
Hey,
Kush. It was Billy. No way. Nominated films that didn't win any Oscars was Maestro, Past Lives, excuse me, Across the Spider-Verse, and Killers of the Flower Moon. None won none.
Wow.
Weird year.
Very weird.
I mean, any one of these could have come out in a different year and killed it.
Yeah.
You know.
Especially Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's the surprise there. You know. But I mean, I feel like maybe they thought Nolan deserved the win by now.
Yeah.
You know. Whereas like what's his name? The guy that does Killers of the Flower Moon. Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
Like he's been given it before.
Yeah.
Not saying that should matter. It shouldn't.
No.
But like, you know, I mean, some people say that he got a win for The Departed because they overlooked him for so many years for everything else that he had done.
Yeah.
And like The Departed wasn't necessarily like the movie that deserved his Oscar win, you know? Which I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But I agree, like I feel like Goodfellas should have won an Oscar before The Departed.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that movie's crazy. Anyway.
Yoda.
And poor what's his name? The dude from Alias.
What's his name?
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
Like, man, he really swung for the fences for this to win an Oscar and like just did not win any. Sucks. What?
So Billy said, "I am Kush," and he did peace sign. Colonel Sanders said, "Yo, wait, what about sliding me a puff?" And Eric said, "Hasta luego, Uncle Billy Bumblebee."
Uncle Billy Bumblebee, baby.
Billy
Bumblebee.
Billy B Bumblebee.
Billy B Bumblebee. Bumblebee tuna.
Hey, chat's on fire tonight.
Yeah, man.
I
love it. I love it. Keeping it great. Highlights of the night include I'm Just Ken live performance. Everybody, 2024. Sorry, I messed up your shot. 2024 has peaked, everyone. We did it.
Yeah.
This is the best 2024, okay?
Yeah.
It's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to depress everybody.
No.
I mean, it was a great peak.
Yeah.
We will not reach that.
Nope, we won't.
At no, like Deadpool 3, maybe? If they succeed.
If
Deadpool
they
3.
Ooh, are they going to sing in it?
Oh my God, please. I mean, Hugh Jackman does like
And
musicals.
Ryan Reynolds
can sing. He was in that Christmas movie, which
With
was
Will
really
Ferrell.
good. Yeah.
That was wonderful.
So maybe, but God help us.
Good afternoon.
Because yes, God help us because everybody should know this is a certain type of year.
Yeah.
In the country of America.
Yeah. Fun times.
And odds are, well, not odds are, but there's a possibility this year could fucking just go out in a blaze of fucking torture and just awfulness. So I just need everybody to hold on to the hope and the happiness that we feel in this moment talking about I'm Just Ken live performance, okay? It was the best thing to ever happen.
Colonel Sanders says, but there's still Godzilla, X Kong, and New Empire, and Deadpool 3. I
mean, Godzilla X Kong, definitely. I don't think it'll be better than I'm Just Kidding live performance. It was amazing. It was such a good performance.
The fact that, one, he's wearing all pink. Love it.
Love the gloves.
Love it. Love the whole outfit. Then two, he gets on risers.
Yes.
And he's doing basically, which people today would say, oh, it's Material Girl. And it's, crap, I already forgot it.
Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend.
Well, yeah, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, but I'm trying to think of the Marilyn Monroe movie.
Blondes do it better.
Nope.
Blonde, 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 blonde.
Dang it.
4 blondes and a blonde.
Blonde something.
Some Like It Hot.
No.
Blonde bomb shell. Beauty.
That's what she was known for playing.
And not only that, but also fucking Slash showing up at the end.
Slash. Oh,
Insane.
gentlemen prefer blondes.
Gentlemen prefer
That's
blondes.
where well, thank you, Jariana.
What?
She gave me the title in chat.
Oh, nice.
But that's where the inspiration for Material Girl and all that stuff is. But that's where I came from, and the fact that they basically acted out that whole entire thing is great because they do pick her up.
Yeah.
How they picked him up.
Well, it's like
it's so great, but without the Barbie faces, it was fans.
Hey,
so
here's a funny coincidence. Margot Robbie also recreated that for Birds of Prey.
Yes, she did.
As
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Almost said Henry Kissinger.
That is right.
I don't know why.
That is right. I forgot about that.
Think about it.
You know, the last time somebody performed Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend was probably Moulin Rouge.
Happy birthday to you. That's great.
That skit was great.
Yeah. There's a skit, everybody, on Saturday Night Live this weekend. Bone Yang, Ariana Grande. They are doing Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, before they knew which songs they got the rights to.
It was just cracking them both up the entire time they were doing it. It's great. I definitely recommend watching that one. Yeah. With quote, this is from John Mulaney. Without sound, we wouldn't have lines like, he was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders just before she died. Which, John Mulaney is an idiot, because that wasn't in the movie. So in your face, John Mulaney.
But the thing is,
who's the idiot now?
Hey, Matt.
You on the Oscars or us? The people who watched Madam Web in theaters. Hey. What?
But we got to hear it with our ears, so it was part of the sound.
No, that was a trailer. It wasn't in the movie.
Sound.
Shut your face. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito berate Michael Keaton on beating them up as Batman.
Yes.
I loved that.
That was great.
That was great.
That was very smart.
Yes.
On their part.
Like, I love that Michael Keaton was down, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
Bring it on, fucker.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to find where the last thread. Travis says, I feel like Joker 2 has potential for some nominations next year and is partially a musical.
That's true.
Eric said, wait, Godzilla's coming this year. And Colonel says, yep, April 2nd. And Travis says, this year could go out in a stanky of spanky. And Jariana agrees with me us about Ryan Gosling's outfit.
It's fantastic. I love that everybody sang along. Emma Stone sings along.
Yes,
that was great.
That was sweet.
Bringing them back together after Gangster Squad.
Yeah, Gangster Squad. It confuses me.
I'm sorry. No, I meant Crazy Stupid Love. They were in those movies too.
Okay.
I know. Obviously, it's La La Land. Yeah. Obviously, that's what everyone should think. Still.
Colonel says, don't watch Godzilla X Kong if you're expecting a good movie with good characters. Watch it for a fun, wacky time with massive monsters throwing each other around. Just like...
it's going to be great.
The Meg.
No. It'll be better than The Meg.
I know, but I'm just saying. You go there for a good time, right?
So, hey, here's the thing.
Whoa, what?
Apparently the guy, and I told you this already, but in Godzilla vs. Kong, apparently the guy that mind controls the Mecha Godzilla is fucking Ken Watanabe's character's son? I didn't know that.
Why didn't they make a bigger deal about it?
I feel like I should know that. Yeah. And because I didn't like that movie that much. But I feel like that kind of makes it a little bit more interesting, you know? Like he's mad at Godzilla for him killing his dad.
Colonel Sanders, that's a great joke. Jariana gave me the title of that Marilyn Monroe movie, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and he says, I myself prefer chickens. Well, call me a gentleman then, tipping my imaginary hat.
Because he's Colonel Sanders.
Eric said that.
I get it. That's funny. Colonel, you're funny.
Colonel. All right.
Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling exchange insults at each other as they present at the Oscars.
I love what he said to her. He's like, y'all have been riding the coattails all summer.
It's true. It's true. Obviously, Oppenheimer won Best Picture, but Barbie won our hearts. Okay, let's
Yes.
be real. I mean, it made more money, so little Oppenheimer didn't even break $1 billion. Ugh.
Are you okay?
I'm joking, obviously. I love them both. There's room enough to love both movies.
Yes.
You know.
I thought I was going to have to get him.
John Cena was naked while giving away the Oscar for
was.
costume design.
He was.
And that was hilarious.
He had a satin robe on backstage.
That was hilarious.
There's pictures of that Greg Williams photographer that I follow. He had all kinds of backstage pictures. And one of them is John Cena in like a satin robe, like a really short robe
that
too.
was so funny, dude. Like I really, really liked that.
And
bit.
I had completely forgotten about a streaker coming through at the Oscars.
Oh yeah,
back in the
like
70s.
Yeah. Forgot about that. Oh shit. You okay? You okay? Maggie's okay, everybody. She's just coughing for a minute. She's thinking about that streaker and it got her all bothered. Don't spit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did it come out your nose? I swear I thought it came. Oh, you spit it. Okay. Sorry. All right, pour one out for Maggie, everybody. I didn't mean to. Oh my god. All right. Tissues? Yeah. No, I got you. Maybe. Yeah. Here we go. There you go. There you go. But yeah, let us know what's your favorite what's your favorite part, your hot takes in the Oscars. Hey, Travis Mitchell in dropping a super chat. Hey, thank you so much, Travis. Gosh. Let's see. I think can I like it? I think there's a way. Yeah, there we go. Travis Mitchell, thank you so much for the super chat. You are
Great.
Fantastic.
I've given chat
Appreciate it.
ammo.
A naked John Cena. Sorry. Has anybody watched Ricky Stanicki? You okay, Maggie? You gonna be okay, big girl?
Yeah, big boy. Okay.
Oh,
Right,
Henry.
I gotta get a baby.
Henry, it's okay.
Everybody say bye-bye to Lulu.
Let's see. Travis Mitchell says, "Don't feel bad. One time I had pigs in a blanket come out through my nose."
Oh,
No.
bless you, Travis.
Dude, I've had wieners come out my nose too, man. It's for different reasons. Colonel Sanders, Travis, a king for this. Yes, Travis. Or yes, Colonel. Who's this John Cena? Never seen him. Get it? He's never seen John
Yes,
Cena.
I got
Get
it,
it?
Matt.
Do you
I
get
got
it?
it. I got it.
Because you can't see me. John Cena. He's.
Let's just drive it into the ground, Matt. Drive it into the ground.
That's what I do. That's who I am.
Travis said my mom called Ricky Stanicki Stinky Ricky.
Stinky Ricky. I want to watch Stinky to Pinky.
God, don't. I'm trying so hard
All
to not
right.
cough. Oh my God, look at my Dr. Pepper.
Let's get into the next story here.
Okay.
Oh wait, I forgot to take this picture out. You can
Wow.
just go. Sorry, that's for the Oscars. There we go. Well, I decided late in the game that I wanted to throw the number up for people to be able to call in. So yeah, then I just forgot to remove the original picture. Yeah, only Kush coming in. He's that Kush. So headlines. We got some interesting headlines this week. First off, we're going to talk about the new releases for this week.
Yeah.
A kaiju short film from Godzilla Minus One director Takashi Yamazaki will release online on March 14th. I don't know where. I don't know if it's free, if it's like a thing you got to pay for. I have no idea.
Nobody
And
knows.
like the tweet with the video is all in Japanese. So I don't know. Well, maybe it'll be on Twitter. I don't know. But it's coming out. It's an original kaiju short film by Godzilla Minus One director Takashi Yamazaki, and it will release on the 14th, which is Thursday. Oh, poor buddy. Digitally dropping tomorrow, Tuesday, March 12th. We have Drive Away Dolls, already coming out. All right, that's it. I got nothing. Dropping on Netflix this week, Irish Wish, which is from Lindsay Lohan. Comes out on Friday, March 15th. What?
That explains why she was on Jimmy Fallon.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Like I don't really have any like desire to watch this or anything.
Me neither.
It's
gonna be like her Christmas movie.
Yeah. I figured it's worth mentioning. Disney Plus this week we get Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour.
What did you do?
I said Twailers version. Taylor's version drops Thursday, March 14th. On Max, we get Dream Scenario starring Nicolas Cage. Drops on Friday, March 15th. Yes. Yeah, we can finally watch that one. And on Peacock, dropping on Friday the 15th, is Trolls Band Together. So if you've not watched Trolls Band Together yet, you can now watch it on Peacock.
What?
That's like when you pee. Ouch. Never mind. New trailers that dropped this week. We got a trailer for Inside Out 2. We finally got to see what all the new
anxiety, embarrassment, boredom, and envy.
Yeah, and what's her name? I cannot think of her name. She played April O'Neil in the new Turtles movie.
Yeah, she's
in Bottoms
envy.
and
the bear.
The bear. Yeah, she's fantastic. But she's one of the voices. Fallout TV series. There's a trailer that dropped for that. It looks really good. Yeah. I've never played. Well, I take it back. I did play a little bit of Fallout 3. I played like 2 hours, and then I died, and then it restarted the entire game. And so I was like, oh, I guess it's not one of those games you can die on. And then I never played it again. I was like, I don't want to redo that. And like, I don't know. I was like, I had a gun. And I was trying to shoot a crab or something, and like, that's apparently not how you play the game. Like you're supposed to avoid things. I don't know. Either way, I didn't. It just didn't work for me. But the trailer looks really good. Yeah. Really, really good. Very interested in watching that.
I was sold.
Parasite the Grey dropped the first trailer.
That was wild.
It's okay. I had no idea what this was, but I guess it's based off of manga, and like there's these parasites, and it basically turns people into like the Thing from the movie The Thing.
Wow. It turns people into the Thing from the movie The Thing.
Well, I mean, that's what I didn't want people to think I was talking about, Michael Chiklis. But yeah, that trailer is wild. Everybody, go check out the trailer. If you don't watch the show, it's fine. Just watch the trailers. It's fucking crazy. It hits Netflix on April 5th. We also got a trailer for The Wild Robot, which releases in theaters on September 20th.
Looks amazing.
It does. It looks almost like a American Miyazaki movie, kind of. Like not as art style.
It looks like Studio Ghibli meets what did I say it was?
Oh, you said
The Iron Giant.
Yeah. Looks really good. Very, very curious about it. New Rooster Teeth, not Rooster Teeth, god damn it. New Rotten Tomatoes scores. Ricky Stenicki debuted with 48%, but it had a 71% audience score.
Okay.
Kung Fu Panda received a 75% and an A- on Cinema Score, and Imaginary received a C+ on Cinema Score. Yeah. New dates: Super Mario Brothers movie sequel will release on April 3rd, 2026.
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing, Maggie. So, did you know that the Super Mario Brothers movie 2 is actually already out in Japan, but it's too complicated for us American audiences to understand? So they're actually reskinning a different Nintendo movie and releasing it here in America as the new Super Mario Brothers movie 2. And the name of that movie is Doki Doki Panic. Yeah. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Animation on the new Super Mario Brothers movie will begin soon, with the team currently storyboarding and working on set designs. Aaron Horvath and Michael Jalotnik will return to direct. This was announced on Mario Day, by the way.
Yeah,
everybody,
it was.
which was yesterday.
Miyazaki made the announcement.
No, Miyamoto.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. We've been talking about Miyazaki, so
but
I
I
get it.
apologize though. That's
Disrespectful.
Yes.
No, I mean
dumb
it's
brain.
Well, but you got a baby. We've been talking about Miyazaki. Like we literally just talked about it. Like it's fine. No worries.
Okay.
Shrek 2 will be re-released in theaters on April 12th to celebrate the film's 20th anniversary.
Yep, I feel old.
Of Shrek 2. Shrek 2.
Shrek 2, everybody.
Every Spider-Man live-action film is being re-released in theaters starting in April for the studio's 100th anniversary.
Let's go.
Is it Columbia?
Boys.
Columbia Pictures? The one with the lady.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. I mean, what do you think, Maggie? Are we gonna go watch it? I've seen every Spider-Man movie in theaters.
Saw the first one. I didn't see the second, nor
You didn't watch the second one in theaters?
No, Matt. Because
It played Dashboard Confessionals.
I know. Don't have to tell me.
I'm sorry.
Didn't watch the first Amazing Spider-Man. Watch the second one.
You did watch the second one because we
watched it together.
kind of.
Sort of.
Yeah. We weren't close. I don't feel like we sat next to each other in that one.
No.
Yeah.
Hunger Games we did.
Yeah. Well, and Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
Because that was me sneakily making that happen.
Yeah.
I tried to make it happen for Spider-Man 2, but it didn't.
Can't what Colonel says, can't wait to rewatch Tobey Maguire's trilogy.
The worst Spider-Man trilogy. I'm joking. I'm not gonna hate on it.
Don't
I love Tobey
it.
Maguire. I love Tobey Maguire. I love Andrew Garfield. I love them all. They're all great movies except for Spider-Man 3. Moon Knight, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Andor, and Obi-Wan Kenobi will be released on 4K Blu-ray on April 30th.
Oh.
Long live physical media. I'm not gonna buy it though.
No.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Oh no, Obi-Wan Kenobi would be pretty cool.
I mean, the steelbooks that they come in, like WandaVision and Loki, like those are pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And like Mandalorian, I wouldn't mind owning those.
Yeah, Mandalorian definitely.
But at the same time, it's like, but I also pay for Disney Plus. You know, like, do I really need to?
Yeah.
You know, but that's why things get taken off because nobody pays for stuff. So
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm of two thoughts. You know, two minds. I didn't know if you were saying something.
Oh, Travis said, who would you guys like to hear as Wario and Waluigi?
Okay. This is a great question. This is a fantastic question. I think Wario should be the opposite of Chris Pratt.
Nick Offerman.
No. How dare you? Nick Offerman, if he's going to be anybody, okay, he's going to be Kirby. I'll suck you. I'm joking.
Hi.
Let's see. Who would make a good Wario? I feel like it. What about what's Dane Cook up to these days? I'm joking. Obviously, I'm joking. I don't know. I don't know who I would want. Like, that's such a great question. And I really have no idea. Like, just right offhand, I have no idea who I pick. I think maybe I would want Adam Sandler as Waluigi.
Yeah.
Doing
like Wario needs to be Wario needs to be played by Brostel Howard.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That is pretty funny.
I would love that. No, I don't know.
What are you doing?
Ooh, Waluigi, Timothy Chalamet.
Really?
Why not? What? Okay, make him Link.
Make him Link.
Okay. I'm trying to think of like any actors, and I'm totally blanking. What about Sean Gunn? I don't know. Oh, get Ricky Stenicki in there. He could be Wario. John Cena would make a good Wario.
He would, yeah. I was reading Steve Carell and Rainn Wilson. Travis said.
Oh my god, Rainn Wilson as Waluigi. would be pretty phenomenal.
I would like that.
Yeah. I would really, really like that. I feel like I just had somebody come into my brain and now it's gone.
Left? You said Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah. Well, it was like a frat pack. Somebody.
Not Robert Downey Jr.
No, frat pack.
Oh, frat.
Not rat pack. Frat pack.
Pack.
That's like Will Ferrell.
Oh.
Seth Rogen. You know, which he's already Donkey Kong.
Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson.
What about get Bowen Yang in there?
Oh my god.
He could play Waluigi.
No, he's gonna be Yoshi.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. No, I agree.
He's gonna be Yoshi.
Can Zendaya be Michi? No, I was gonna say Princess Daisy. What do you think about that? Zendaya is Princess Daisy. Or Rosalina. I would also take Rosalina.
Yeah.
If depending on how big they make Rosalina as a character. If she's even in it.
Yes.
I'd take that.
Eric has something to say about physical media.
Yes, say it, Eric. Let us hear it.
Physical media is awesome.
It's true.
What if they increase the price of Disney Plus to like $20 a month? I'd rather just have the 4K disc and play them whenever I want to. No internet needed.
It's true.
It is true, man.
I mean, and you're not wrong. Like, I definitely think we're going to swing back to physical media being maybe not necessarily the dominant.
Yeah, but it's still going to be around.
Yeah. I mean, you can just tell with Disney that they've lost so much money by not being able to sell all their physical media stuff anymore that it's just not worth it.
I think whenever they got rid of the vault, the movie vault.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Disney Plus did that.
I know. But now they're taking stuff off.
I mean, that's the thing is Disney Plus it's just not really that viable. Like everybody thinks that a streaming subscription service is the move, but it's just not that viable. For Disney.
Eric.
What?
Perfect, man. He says, plus I could get the cases autographed. My next one is Ray Parker when I meet him at the upcoming Tidewater Con.
Ooh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Now wait, Ray Parker, that's
Ghostbusters, I think.
Oh, I thought Ray Parker was the guy.
Oh wait, no, that's the guy that sings the wait.
No, I thought Ray Parker was the guy that was Darth Maul. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe you are right. I'm thinking of Ghostbusters.
I think he's been other people too, but I thought he was Darth Maul.
It's hard to type with one finger.
I could.
There's Ray Parker Jr.
Is
that
sang
the Ghostbusters song.
So maybe that is who it is.
Is that who we're talking about, my man?
That's probably it.
Yeah, because nothing about Darth Maul is popping up. So
busting makes me feel good.
Eric says Darth Maul. You were right.
Hey,
Ray Park. Ray Park. He meant to say Ray Park. It's okay, man.
But Ray Parker Jr. did sing Ghostbusters.
Wow. That's why my brain went to Ghostbusters.
That's crazy. I had no idea.
Sorry,
I had no idea Darth Maul's
Ray
dad
Parker
was
Jr. Ray Parker Jr. is the Ghostbusters guy.
This is amazing. All right, get into
Lord.
some more headlines here.
Times.
Warner Brothers Discovery shitting on everybody some more is shutting down Rooster Teeth. So
this is so sad.
Yeah, it really is. So full transparency, we're not the hugest Rooster Teeth fans or anything. We're more aware of tangentially of the smaller people, so Funhouse.
Yeah, the people that are part of the branches.
Yeah, Achievement Hunter, Sugar Pine 7.
Got shut down.
All Good, No Worries, which also got shut down. Now we watch Kind of Funny, and Kind of Funny is very they're not a part of Rooster Teeth, but they are in that same realm, right? I mean they actually have their store through Rooster Teeth at one point.
At one point, but I say,
but they're all really great friends, If Kind of Funny was to be bought out, it would have been bought out by Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
But obviously now that's not going to be the case because Rooster Teeth is going bye-bye. But yeah, so it's just crazy that all the stuff related to Rooster Teeth is just going to be going away.
It's gone. And Funhouse, if y'all keep up with them or anything, they have put up all their members.
Yeah, their members only videos are now available for everybody. They did that today and flooded my subscription feed. It was not enjoyable for me, but that's fine. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm looking up the Rooster Teeth store. I'm just curious.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, if everything's like really cheap.
Cheap.
Oh, annual pass. That was another one. But yeah, lots of good stuff. There was what was that one thing? There was like a documentary movie about Nick Scarpino that they did for Rooster Teeth.
Oh, the stand-up comedy one.
Waiting for the Punchline.
Yeah.
And then there's really also the anime that they have, Ruby.
Yeah.
So that'll be shut down. Genlock, which had Michael B. Jordan in it. That
Red
anime.
versus Blue.
Red versus Blue. Didn't Machinima spring out of Rooster Teeth? Or Rooster Teeth sprung out of Machinima? So like I feel like
it's
Transformers War for Cybertron is related to them in some way. Because they did those. Yeah, Red versus Blue, the original Red versus Blue.
I think it's something like that.
But yeah, they said it had been around for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And it's just being shut down. It's crazy.
Nothing's been marked down yet. I can't believe this. Like, this is...
There's still going to be, like, discussions and stuff about how they're going to handle it. I've seen a few videos where they don't have all the details just yet, but apparently Warner Brothers is open to the idea of some of them maintaining the name. Not Rooster Teeth itself, but, like, if Funhouse wanted to continue being Funhouse, they could keep the name somewhat. I think they can license it probably and stuff. And I don't think they're going to do that.
Yeah.
Like I don't think anybody at Funhouse is going to make that happen, but theoretically they could.
Buddy,
don't
start.
And also, oh gosh, you okay?
He's pushing on me, so like I'm trying to dodge him.
Also,
let him hit my headphones.
Also, RTX was a Rooster Teeth. That's a conference down in Austin.
Yeah.
So anyway, it sucks. Zaslav making more decisions that just piss everybody off.
Travis had to leave.
Later, Travis.
He says, hilarious and entertaining stream as always. Take care, everyone. And remember, if you walk without rhythm, you won't attract the worm. Wait, did he watch it? He must have watched it. He's making a lot of...
yeah. Because he said we had convinced him. Well, shit, Travis, if you're not gone yet, tell us what you thought of Doom. If you are gone, just put it
comment somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, man. Thank you.
I just put it together, man. I'm sorry.
So moving on, speaking of Warner Brothers, James Gunn had a couple of things to say about Superman in the new DCU. Mm-hmm. So James Gunn says Peacemaker Season 1 is not canon in the new DCU, but Season 2 will take place after the events of Superman.
Okay.
So that's going to be confusing.
Yes, it is. It will be.
Because it's Season 2. Season 1 is not canon, but Season 2 is canon. But it's Season 2. It's going to be confusing. And that's fine. Whatever. We're nerds. We can all figure it out. James Gunn also shared some inspiration for his Superman movie. There were comic panels pulled from All-Star Superman where Superman saves a kid thinking about jumping off a ledge. So I don't want to say the word because I can get you flagged on YouTube, but you know what I'm talking about. But Superman saves them by telling them, your doctor really did get held up. It's never as bad as it seems. You're much stronger than you think you are. Trust me. And it's a beautiful scene. Like, honestly, it's one of the best Superman panels. And the fact that he's pulling that as inspiration for Superman is going to be just fucking awesome. God, I can't wait. Can't wait.
Colonel said, at this point, I have no clue what's canon and what's not.
Hey, man, none of us do. We're all going to fill it out together, you know? It's like we're turning off the lights and we're playing Who's in My Mouth. Via Inside of You podcast, Nicholas Holt says Smallville was his first time seeing iterations of Superman and Lex Luthor as a kid. He adds that Michael Rosenbaum is his favorite version of Lex.
That's right.
That's the Inside of You podcast with Michael Rosenbaum. So maybe he's blowing smoke, or maybe Nicholas Holt really is a big Smallville fan, which is fantastic.
I believe him.
What are the odds that Nicholas Holt listens to Going Back to Smallville?
Yeah.
Like our Smallville podcast. Wouldn't that be insane if just Nicholas Holt listened to Going Back to Smallville?
You poor baby.
I'm gonna make it a point. I'm gonna make it a point to talk about Nicholas Holt in every episode now.
Okay.
Just in case.
Just do it.
He won't. He doesn't.
Oh, Brandon Heaton also brought this up about Rooster Teeth. Also did Camp and the Transformers miniseries.
Okay, so War for Cybertron. Yes, yeah. Okay.
That is right, because they got a beautiful man that plays Creed.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan was in it. Was
Genlock.
In Genlock? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
My bad.
No,
I
you're
thought he was
fine.
in Transformers. I'm getting confused.
No, the Genlock was the second anime they did after Ruby, which apparently Ruby's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, they're expecting the worst for Ruby, like
Just to be canceled. Yeah. It's
just-
I do wonder.
Just going to get canned.
I do wonder what's going to happen to that entire library of content.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, is Warner Brothers going to keep it and just use it, or are they going to like sell it to somebody?
I guarantee it. They'll sell it.
But, I mean,
As
if they're shutting Rooster Teeth down, then they're not trying to sell off Rooster Teeth. I mean, they're probably not going to use it and just route it as a friggin' tax write-off or some crap.
If any of them are really smart,
they'd steal the hard drives.
they'd still.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're definitely somebody's doing it. I mean, remember when Lawrence got a hold of all the old Inside Gaming videos because he had a hard drive?
Yeah.
And they're just like, "Look, we got this. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't ask any questions. All right, we got it. It's all that matters."
Oh my lord.
Yeah. Let's see here. Via at Lucas A. Soares RM, Sam Raimi reportedly said there's a chance of Spider-Man 4 happening. Quote, simply because he has the same desire as we do. If it is to happen, it will be at the right time. And via Mary Claire, Kirsten Dunst on if she would do another comic book movie. Yes, because you get paid a lot of money, and I have 2 children, and I support my mother.
Also,
good reasons.
And also she's.
I mean, I meant that.
No, it is a good reason, but also she has made a statement here recently that she's getting crap roles. It's always the sad mom.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm not a sad mom in real life. That's all I could play.
Which isn't she in the new Civil War movie coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
Via Screen Rant. So it's actually from Discussing Film. Normally I don't use Screen Rant for anything.
Yeah.
Not necessarily anything against them. It's just their site sucks. Like, it's nothing but ads, and it usually shuts down halfway through reading an article. Like, the ads just overwhelm the browser and just resets the thing. So anyway, but via Screen Rant, Karen Gillian says she's interested in playing Poison Ivy in James Gunn's DCU. She also wants to portray the relationship between Ivy and Harley in live action.
Please.
She would be a really good Poison Ivy.
She really would.
I mean, she's got the red hair and everything.
Yeah.
She'd do great.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah, I could see her doing that.
And if they keep Margot Robbie
as
Harley, I think those two together, I think would be great.
Would you be okay with what's her name from Big Bang Theory taking over live action Harley Quinn?
Kaylee, I can't remember.
No, never mind. I was gonna say something.
I can't remember her.
Isn't
how to
like
say her last
Magooby or something?
No,
Kalukalu,
or like it's not Coco, but it's like that in
Cuckoo?
a way. I don't know. I mean,
but yeah,
I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, because I mean, she voices Harley.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. I asked.
See you later, Colonel.
Bye, Colonel. Thanks for hanging out, man. We're going really long tonight, so
We're
sorry that everybody's.
We're happy that you
out.
got to stop by tonight,
Yeah,
man.
it was great hearing from you. I'll see you in the chats. He's always leaving comments.
Eric, I have a hard time pronouncing that.
What did he talk about?
The last name.
Cuckoo?
See?
Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
Cuckoo. Cuckoo?
Like Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
I don't know.
Cuckoo.
Via
Cuckoo.
Deadline, Nicholas Braun, aka Cousin Greg on Succession, has been cast as Jim Henson in the film SNL 1975. The film follows the real-life behind-the-scenes accounts of the opening night for Saturday Night Live. This movie's going to be nuts.
Yes, it is.
Like, I want to watch this movie so bad.
Yes. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, dude. Like, I know nothing about it.
And I can see if... which I can't remember when Jim Henson does start growing out a beard.
Yeah.
But I can see him doing...
He could look like him.
He can look like it, because Jim Henson was very slender and tall.
Yeah.
So he's already got that.
I'm trying to think, why was Jim Henson there? Did he have something in the opening night?
I don't know.
He's just trying to wiggle away from it.
And it's making me nervous.
Do you want to like hold him? Do you want me to hold him?
I'm afraid he'll start crying. That's what it is. This is what I do during the day if he starts crying a lot.
I gotcha. No worries.
And he's trying to get comfy. That's what it is.
Via Variety, Ming-Na Wen has been cast in the new Karate Kid film alongside Ben Wong, Jackie Chan, and Ralph Macchio.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
May.
I'm so sorry.
Agent May.
Move on.
And the one character from Boba Fett show. Cassandra Cain. Fennec Shen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shen.
Yeah. She's going to be in the new Karate Kid. Isn't that great? We've been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So
and like I found out that she really does know karate.
Yeah. She's
a
so
black
good
belt.
in that show.
God, man.
She's great. I love her.
And like I like closing my eyes sometimes while we're watching S.H.I.E.L.D. if she's saying a lot. I'm like,
Via Netflix, Avatar: The Last Airbender has been renewed for 2 more seasons. Now, I will say this is like obviously great news.
Yes.
And it definitely gives me hope of like being able to tell the whole story.
Yes.
However, Netflix has renewed stuff in the past and still canceled it before the renewal.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't 100% guarantee we're going to get season 2 and 3. It just means that they're willing to put money into it right now.
Thank you, Eric. Wow.
Ka-chow.
Quow cow.
Quow cow. Like cow chop.
I know.
Another Rooster Teeth thing. Via Bloody Disgusting, filming has begun on Final Destination 6. The film will release in 2025 with an IMAX theatrical release.
Oh my God.
To celebrate the franchise's 25th anniversary.
6?
Yeah. I mean, for 25 years of horror films to only be on number 6 is kind of low.
That is true.
Although I guess Scream 6.
My brother really appreciated us getting
the 5-pack.
Yes. He told me,
I
he
still
said,
love those.
He's like, I really appreciate you all because we share our movies.
We don't do nothing.
We just
we showed him a screenshot of our catalog.
Borrowing our DVDs.
Shh. Okay, that'll work.
And
that works.
We have a 5-pack, and he said he really appreciated it.
There it is. There you go. Wink. Via. Okay, now this one is
Eric. You didn't expect English speaking people have such a hard time pronouncing that.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, man.
All right, this one's sad.
Yes.
Everybody. So Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama has sadly passed away at the age of 68. So obviously, I wouldn't say we're like the biggest, like hugest fans of Dragon Ball ever or anything, but like we grew up watching Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I actually went and watched Dragon Ball Superhero.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was like one of our top movies
of 2023. No, 2, because we were still playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
When they dropped the Dragon Ball stuff in there.
Yeah.
And like, just obviously, his impact on just all of nerd culture is like we would never be able to adequately describe everything that he's been able to do.
Yeah.
But
oh God, and how long he has as long as he wrote the manga and also was so involved in the anime and the movies and stuff.
Yeah. And just
crazy.
Bring in like positivity, funniness. Like, you know, even though, I mean, you think about Dragon Ball and like, yeah, it's this big fighting anime, but like it always had that sense of humor.
Yeah.
You know, and like it was always, even though it was about fighting, like Goku himself always looked for like the best in people.
Yeah.
You know, and like, sure, it was about beating up the bad guy, but it was also like pushing yourself to be the best of yourself.
The best of the best.
Yeah. And like he was a really good dude. And I mean, his art style was phenomenal.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
And very recognizable.
Yes. Anytime, like especially for like
if he
Dragon Quest or I want to say Chrono Trigger, I think. Like anytime you saw him, you knew immediately.
You knew
that
especially
it was him,
how he drew eyes.
Yes.
That's how I knew, and faces. That's how I knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, a friend of mine put up on his story on Instagram. He says everybody that probably grew up watching this, at one point, whether they were really Lucy, whether they were a little kid, teenager, whatever, you did find yourself at one point trying to go Super Saiyan.
Oh yeah, yeah. I still think about that.
Even though it's like you're like, I'm going to scare somebody.
I think about that dude that was in the mall.
Yeah,
the hurricane simulator. It's so good. And like you think about just like simple things that people have referenced with his stuff. So like supersonic.
Yeah.
You know, obviously a reference to going
Definitely.
Super Saiyan. Apparently in Kong, apparently in Kong Skull Island, there's a reference to Dragon Ball because Kong like gets in front of us like the moon and like yells or whatever, and it's very much the same framing as what Goku when he was the big monkey.
Yes.
You know, just it's good stuff and definitely sad. And there's been a ton of outpouring from like the anime community and the manga community and like different people drawing their versions of like his characters and stuff,
sharing their favorite scenes and stuff.
He's an awesome dude. Obviously it's sad that he's passing away, or that he passed away rather. I mean 68, still young. But I mean at least he lived a pretty long life, you know, and definitely left his mark on the world, which is a lot more than a lot of us will be able to say. I mean, hopefully Awesome won't reach the levels of Dragon Ball, you know. We love you guys. Like, everybody, you know, I'm not making it about us. I'm just saying, like,
Henry,
he will go down in history.
Henry, carry on the legacy.
You and Viv will be the next, hopefully Awesome, the next generation. They'll never do it.
He's staring at the
They'll
ceiling
hate
fan.
It. He's like, why ain't the ceiling fan on?
Why isn't it moving?
All hell the mighty ceiling fan. All right, now it's time to get into the next topic. Skadoosh. All right, everybody, we're getting ready to talk about Kung Fu Panda 4. This will be a spoiler-free review. I don't think we're probably going to get into spoilers. I do have the tag in there if we want to go into spoilers. But if this is your first time watching us, the way we do this is we will talk spoiler-free. If we go into spoilers, we will make this sound, and this screen will pop up behind us showing that it is spoilers. But again, we're not in spoilers right now, so feel free to stick around as we give just a top-level talk about Kung Fu Panda 4. So, Maggie, why don't you talk about Kung Fu Panda 4 while I get our popcorn bucket ready to show off?
Okay. So, all last week, I prepared myself for Kung Fu Panda 4, especially with our 3.5-year-old going with us on Saturday. I watched, we had already watched the first one together, and Matt said, go ahead and watch the second and third one. It's okay. Yeah,
I just knew we weren't going to be able to do it all together.
And so, Viv and I spent one day out of last week. I can't remember which day it was. But we watched Kung Fu Panda 2, Kung Fu Panda 3, and probably watched them again after that. Because that's a 3.5-year-old for you. I'm so sorry, excuse me. But just having that background going into this made me really appreciate Kung Fu Panda, because I never really got to watch the first one until Matt and I watched it with Viv the other day. And Jack Black, he needs to be protected.
He does. He was so good in this.
He needs to be protected so badly.
Dude, I was so surprised. I was trying to make a poll of like Jack Black's best performances, but I wanted to keep it kid friendly. And so like I ended up not being able to find enough because like I changed the poll to be who would win in a fight between Bowser and Poe. Because obviously he was Bowser. But like I was trying to find other cartoon characters and stuff. He's not played that many.
No, he hasn't.
Which is surprising because of how animated he is. You know?
And his voice is so iconic. I mean, he's going to be in the what movie?
Badlands.
Badlands. No,
Borderlands. Yeah,
he's going to be
in Minecraft.
Yeah,
he's also in the Minecraft movie.
He's going to be voicing like he's the robot in Borderlands.
And he was R.L. Stein in Goosebumps.
Yes, that's true.
I was close to. I had almost enough people, and then I was like, I'll just do this instead.
But it seems like he has cycles of movies that come through. You know.
Yeah.
Because it made me think back to when he did Saving Silverman.
Oh my god. Saving Silverman. Jesus.
I know it's probably horrible now. Oh yeah, there's
no way Saving Silverman holds up.
And then like
or
School
like
of
Shallow
Rock.
Hal. Like
bad.
Dude, no way. Or of course Mars Attacks.
I forgot about that. Oh yeah.
I also love his guest appearance on Community, where they act
did
like
we make it?
yeah, I think it's season 1.
Oh, okay.
Where like they come back from Christmas break and he acts like he was there. And like they CGI like green screen him into scenes.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, Britta." It's so funny. I loved that. It was funny.
But I really like what they did with this movie, especially the villain.
Yeah, no, the villain was great.
And how they, which they say her name in the trailer, the chameleon.
Yeah. How do you fight this? The chameleon.
And Aquafina as Jen.
Yeah,
I love that.
Great addition.
Little fox.
Yeah.
I loved it. And also, I was trying to tell you this the other night, I think. I love the fact that these movies use almost all the animals that you can find in China.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I've noticed that. And I really like that because red pandas, you can't really find them much anywhere else except for...
Yeah. I'll be honest, until he said he was a red panda, I had no idea he was a red panda.
It seemed like I knew it at one point,
I thought he was like a raccoon. Like, for real.
Tanuki?
Maybe.
Eric said...
Just without the big balls.
I never watched this, Eric. Nacho Libre.
I never watched it either. I'm surprised you didn't, because it was the dude that made Napoleon Dynamite.
I really wanted to.
Yeah.
Because the guy that played...
I didn't, because I didn't want to...
Pedro.
Napoleon Dynamite. I
think the guy that played Pedro is in it.
I think so. I think he is, with Jack Black. Yeah.
But I love the callback to all the past villains and masters.
It was a great way to work in some continuity from the movies without necessarily like being too much, you know? Like it was really good.
Yeah. I really liked it. Dustin Hoffman as Shifu is he always cracks me up.
I mean, I'll be honest, I feel like the two dads steal the show.
Oh yeah, the two dads, Mr. Ping and Lee.
Yeah.
Brian Cranston as Lee the panda.
So good, man. They're so funny together.
They're so
and like
sweet.
Me coming in, obviously, like I said, I've only watched the first one, and then I've heard like the stories of the second, third one, and so like I knew that like Poe like had been left and was adopted by Mr. Ping, and then he found his dad. I didn't know his dad was like hanging out with him now, and so like he has his two dads together, and like they don't really explain that in this, and so they come across as like a same-sex couple, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, that's not a negative thing at all, but like it just like I could only imagine where we live, people are stupid, and like I could see just the idiots taking their kids to watch Kung Fu Panda 4 and thinking that it's thinking that it's like you know woke, which I don't even want to use because it's stupid the way people have just co-opted that word.
Well, and I told Matt the third one that Mr. Ping he hides in Poe's backpack.
Yeah.
And Poe's like, "What are you doing? Nobody's seen the Panda Village. Nobody else's eyes has laid eyes on it." And Mr. Ping's like, "What if you get hungry?" And like he's so worried that
he loves
his biological dad's going to steal him.
Yeah.
But then he gets to the Panda Village, sees Poe interacting with other pandas that are like him, and he's like, "They all look like me." And Mr. Ping comes to terms with that.
Yeah.
Like, and at some point, all the little pandas, he starts feeding them, and it's so sweet, and I love it so much. And just to see the other pandas from the village came down to the Valley of Peace, and at the beginning, I didn't expect that to be there. I was like, "Oh my god, all the baby pandas are here! I can't believe this."
That's sweet.
Yeah, and that Lee and Mr. Ping are running the noodle shop together.
Yeah.
Like
it was great.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and I gotta say, we kind of mentioned this during the box office numbers, but the way that they kind of treat this almost like not really a reboot, but like a fresh jumping on point.
Yeah.
Right. That also kind of includes losing pretty much all of the
Furious 5.
Yeah, like the supporting cast.
Yeah.
You know,
Furious 5 are off doing their own thing.
Yeah, which they're I've got a little bit to say about that. It's technically spoilery, so I'll save it. But yeah, like, you know, as you can see in the poster, they're not in it at all. And so like I did appreciate the fact that they kind of simplified things, lowered the cast number a little bit so that it's a little bit easier to watch.
Yeah.
Basically you have all of 5 characters that you really keep up with. Even
well, they do something similar in the third one.
Mm.
You only see Tigris most of the time.
Oh yeah.
But it does help.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on.
Especially, I feel like it gives Awkwafina's character a chance to really shine, as opposed to like if the other 5 were like hanging around also, and like you said, bringing back the past villains.
Yes.
Only one of them really talks, but I mean it's still the other are there. They're and then there was something online. People were apparently complaining that Mr. Beast is in this movie.
Yeah.
Like Mr.
He
Beast
only says one thing.
One word. Literally one word.
Skadoosh.
And that's it. And then he's gone. And
gone.
It's funny. I mean, I don't know. Who gives a crap?
And it plays on the, like I told you, it plays on the joke of, in the third one at the beginning, they have a look-alike contest with Poe.
Yeah.
And Mr. Ping's like, you won't be there to judge the look-alike contest. He's like, Mrs. Blah 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 always wins it, and it shows her, and it's a pig.
Yeah.
With makeup on it, looks like Poe. So it's funny that they still followed up with it with a different pig.
Yeah,
that's still
it's good
in panda makeup. I loved it.
Now I will say, as far as animated movies go, I typically prefer like Pixar and Disney. Illumination's growing on me, but there's a lot that I'm not usually sold on, but DreamWorks is pretty hit or miss with me. But this was fantastic.
Yes,
like they really did a great job with this. I was very I enjoyed the movie while I was watching it. It didn't feel stupid. Like it felt like it had heart as well as, a fun story. And like they didn't have to go so hard in the action scenes. My God. There's some really good action scenes in this.
Oh yeah.
Like there's one part where Poe like goes down into a sewer or something, and like basically like a smoke bomb goes off, and the whole fight is in like silhouette. And it's so good. Like it's so rad, man. Like they did a really good job on this.
Yeah.
The Britney Spears "Hit Me Baby One More Time" song played by Tenacious D, which is phenomenal. Still makes no sense as to why they use that song. Like it's just in the credits. Hit. That's basically the only reason it's used, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still fantastic. Like I loved it.
I loved it too.
And I mean, it kept our daughter's attention. She's 3.5.
Only left the theater to do something 3 times.
Yeah.
That's a record.
Yeah.
So.
And so I mean, like, I give it some pretty high praise for that. I mean, the fact that it could keep her attention, the fact that I also enjoyed it, the fact that it had some moral, lessons and like good things for kids, and like it wasn't trying to be raunchy, and it wasn't trying to be adult.
No.
It's just a good family movie.
Like how we grew up with DreamWorks.
Yeah, like Shrek.
Yeah.
Or even like Super Pets. Like I think about Super Pets, and I'm like,
and that's an Illumination movie. Like that still blows my mind.
Yeah. So, or no, that's not Illumination. That's Warner Brothers.
I thought. Super Pets. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
Secret Life of Pets.
Yes.
Which still also had
had some wild stuff in it.
Yeah.
But
definitely, I liked it a lot.
Me too.
If somebody had not seen any Kung Fu Panda movies, would you suggest they go watch this?
Yeah, I think so.
I agree.
It's very warm-hearted, and like you said, has good lessons in it and stuff.
I would say, especially if you have a kid and you're looking to take them to something, I think you would be hard-pressed to find something more enjoyable right now in theaters. I think that this is probably the way to go.
Yeah.
Even if Migration was still at your local theater, I would still recommend this over that.
Buenos noches, Eric.
Bye, Eric. Oh, Eric, before you go, this is
the bowl.
This is a popcorn bucket.
It's a noodle bowl, but it's a popcorn bucket.
It comes with these 3 guys hanging off the side of it.
Mr. Ping, Poe, and Jin.
There you go. So, I would say number 2.
Oh, the Dune. Oh God.
So number 1 popcorn bucket.
Number 2.
Number 2. And then remember, you just gotta kind of give it a little bit of that. All right. So, bye, Eric. Thanks for coming by. So yeah, definitely, I think it's worth checking out. If you're not a fan of Kung Fu Panda, this is not going to do anything to make you like Kung Fu Panda. And if you're not into CG cartoons, I don't think that this is going to make you like CG cartoons either. But, you know, if you see the trailer for this and you think it could be good, I say give it a shot. Yeah. It's really good.
Oh, does the figures move? Yes, you can move them around the bowl however you need to.
They come out.
And it looks like you can put them on a side of a cup. Because I know some, like, I remember Sailor Moon having figures where you can hang them off like a teacup and stuff.
And it's Mr. Ping, Kung Fu Panda, and Jin, which is Aquafina's character. Yeah. So, there you go. I actually really like this.
I love it. I told Viv, I said, what if we eat noodles out of that?
Like, thematically, I think it's a good tie-in.
Yeah, I think it is. I love the panda decal on the front.
Yes. Yes. I always like things that exist within the world being the popcorn bucket. Yeah. Like the Ghostbusters thing is going to be a good one. Like, I like that more than just like a stylized popcorn bucket. But yeah, really good. Yeah. So now we're going to talk a little bit of spoilers. A little bit. So we'll go into spoilers. Just a little bit. And we do have the hotline. If anybody does have any thoughts about Kung Fu Panda that wants to call in, please feel free to do so now. So, I can't believe Po was dead the whole time. So via discussing film, Kung Fu Panda movies are reportedly always fixed around 90 minutes because studio execs think that the children can't sit through a longer movie. Also, I'm gonna mute you. Also, the more screenings you can fit it in a day, the more money you can make. So the studio very focused on something's happening with the computer. So the studio obviously very focused on making a movie that they can get a lot of money for, and not necessarily worried about storytelling, which, I mean, that's what a studio is for, I guess. I don't agree with them, but I get that that's usually what studios are trying to do. But I don't feel like the movie necessarily suffers for any of that. But I mean, it does suck that, you know, that's kind of a mandate to keep it at, you know, at 90 minutes or whatever. Do you gotta go? Okay, gotcha. So, spoilers still, via discussing film, the Furious Five were last-minute additions in Kung Fu Panda 4. So, if you've watched the movie, you know that the Furious Five do not show up until the very, very end of the movie. They come in for a cameo. None of the voice actors return. It's literally just an action cameo. And I think it's during the credits. Like, yes. I think they show up and then they just start doing like super moves and stuff. Oh, sorry, you're muted.
Poe says, sorry.
You're fine.
Because somebody asked, where's the Furious Five?
Yeah.
And he said, oh, they're all on their own adventures.
Yeah.
And like Tigress, I can't remember what Tigress is doing, but Mantis, which is Seth Rogen, is trying not to get his head bitten off by his new bride, which is funny because he did say in the third movie that he wanted to settle down.
Nice.
So it still plays in that to the continuity of everything. And that Crane became like the king of the Crocs.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
But it's really cool that was referenced like that. But yeah, at the end, at the credits,
they just show up.
They just show up for training, but you never hear.
Yeah. And they said that many animators on the film were advocating to bring them back, but it was marketing which stepped in and gave the order to include them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I guess like people were like, "Hey, where the fuck is the rest of the cast at?" Like, you know. Plus, we want to sell toys.
Yeah.
So we need the rest of the characters to sell more toys. Like, yeah, I get that. I mean, completely
our
get
little
that.
girl, like, she asked me today to draw Poe.
Yeah.
And I mean, she sat there and she said, "I'm going to draw Mr. Ping and the tiger and the snake." Like, she remembered all those characters, which also they're animals. I mean, hello, that's perfect. But like, kids pay attention to that stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
And-
don't get me wrong. I still think it was a good idea to pare it down, but it was good to actually bring them back also.
Yeah.
You know, I think for the plot, it was good, but yeah, I mean, it'd be like if you go watch a Toy Story movie and like Slinky and Mr. Potato Head and Rex, like none of them being there, you know, or Jessie.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be like if none of them were there.
Yeah, if you never saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that would suck.
Yeah. I mean, kids pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
They'll be like, why isn't this person why didn't they show up?
Yeah.
Whatever. And also, they made a big deal out of them in the first one.
Yeah.
And then
I mean,
second one,
they were like his
all
heroes
together. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you drop it? I'm trying to say.
I don't know where it went to.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it at all. We've lost it.
Oh, Lord.
It went into the ether.
Yep. The studio ether.
Well, moving on. I believe that's actually all of the spoilers I had. So we can actually go ahead and add Kung Fu Panda into our spring ranking 2024. Do you want to take it off the spoiler alert?
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. All right, everybody. This is where we add Kung Fu Panda to our current ranking for spring 2024. Currently at number 1, we have Dune Part 2. Number 2, Lisa Frankenstein. Number 3, Argyle. And number 4, Madam Web. I think I know where it's going to go. Maggie, where do you want to put it?
Number 2.
Number 2. I agree. I believe this is the new number 2. Like, Lisa Frankenstein's good.
Yes.
But I do think I liked this one just a little bit better. Not a little bit. I liked it quite a bit better.
Yeah.
Nothing against Lisa Frankenstein. It was a fun movie, but like this is, I liked this. It's pretty good. I don't think it will stay at number 2. I think Ghostbusters and Godzilla X Kong could both of them could go above it.
Yeah.
I'll be shocked if either of them go above Dune 2.
Yeah.
Like I'll be shocked if Dune 2 is not number 1 for spring, even for the year possibly. You know, Kung Fu Panda 4. All right, so our new ranking: number 1, Dune Part 2; number 2, Kung Fu Panda 4; number 3, Lisa Frankenstein; number 4, Argyle; and number 5, Madam Web.
May she rest in peace.
May she go to the Amazon, where her mother was right before she died.
Researching spiders.
Right before she died.
Yeah.
But that's it, everybody. We did it. An extra long episode tonight. That's what happens when we have the Oscars and the headlines and stuff.
I think last year with the Oscars, we had to split the show into 2 parts.
It wasn't that we've only done that once, and that was when CinemaCon was going on.
Oh.
And it was because the show hit 2 hours. And now that's a normal thing for us. So, yeah. But thank you, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks, everybody in the chat, for keeping things lively. I know we greatly appreciate you all. It definitely helps us keep up the energy throughout. So thank you again for coming by.
Special thanks. Shout out to people in chat that showed up tonight. Brandon Heaton, Jerriana, Billy, Eric, Travis, Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
Viking Axe.
Yeah.
Colonel showed up. If I hadn't already said him, I couldn't remember.
I think you did. And Travis with the super chat.
Travis with the super
earlier.
chat.
Yeah, thank you. Really appreciate that.
Thank you to everyone that showed up in chat tonight.
And also thank you to our patrons and our members over at youtube.com/hopefullyawesome and patreon.com/hopefullyawesome. Remember, you can get your name in every episode we make, and you can get exclusive content. Remember, if we hit our new goal of 10 members or patrons, we will watch the Fellowship of the Ring. And for every month that we do that, we'll continue watching all of the Lord of the Rings movies for our commentary track. So, hey.
Or should we start... Whoops. Or should we start with The Hobbit, guys? Start with the granddaddy that started it all.
And lastly, special thank you to our Patreon member producer for this month, Strange Marvel Theories. Thank you for being our producer. You are fantastic. But that's going to wrap it up for us tonight, everybody. Remember, we'll be back again live tomorrow night with our review of Season 4 of Smallville. We got the special features. I've actually added quite a bit of fun stuff.
Ooh.
So I've went back over the entire season and found like our favorite quotes, the favorite needle drops.
Oh, great.
All that kind of stuff. Yeah. So it's going to be a fun one tomorrow.
Aww,
yeah, a good old Season 4 retrospective. It'll be good. So be sure and come back again tomorrow night at 9 Eastern time, where we'll be doing Going Back to Smallville. And then Wednesday, who knows? We might be doing Super Nice Playback. I think Daylight Savings Time will help us.
I think it's
because it'll help us keep the energy. Yeah.
The sun.
Yeah.
The sun is our friend.
Yeah.
Right now.
When the sun was going down at 6, it was hard to maintain that energy until 9, especially
time,
when you're on like 4 hours of sleep. But like now, it's like, the sun's up till 8:30. It's like, we can watch a VHS tape. Why not?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So, everybody, come back and hang out with us. Remember, we'll be back again 1 week from tonight with the next edition of the Hopefully Awesome Show. But that is going to wrap it up for us. Thanks for watching, and as always,
have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye.